Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Scarbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, August 10th, and the moon is in Virgo all day. In fact, the first aspect that the moon makes today is square to its own nodes. This is called the moon at the bends. When a planet is square the nodes, it activates both ends of the nodes and can give us we feel at a crossroads sometimes. We don't know if we need to move to the past or move towards review the past or move towards the future. This moon in Virgo requires us to move to the future. The future being the north node of the moon in Gemini. Now, the nodes are active in direct and indirect ways today, directly by the moon itself squaring its own nodes. Mercury, Virgo and Virgo, the sign of the moon, sorry guys, it's early, and the north node of the moon, Gemini, are both ruled by Mercury. And today, Mercury makes an opposition to Jupiter. And Jupiter is the ruler of the south node. This opposition between Mercury and Jupiter is the halfway point of their synodic cycle. This is a point where we come to a realization or an awareness around seeds planted at the initial conjunction of Mercury and Jupiter. Now, Mercury and Jupiter's synodic cycle is specifically important at this time because the nodes of the moon are in those signs. Jupiter rules Sagittarius, Mercury rules Gemini. And so there is a very vital and important awareness that we come to today. Oppositions are points of awareness. They're not necessarily action-oriented. It really is about trying to find balance between these two opposite energies. And Mercury rules the lower mind, our logical left brain, science, mathematics, things that are provable. And then opposite that, we have Jupiter, which rules the more intuitive side, the right brain, the creative brain. And so there is a balance at this time, but this balance needs to bring some awareness. And that awareness informs our evolutionary choices, because evolution is mitigated by the nodes of the moon. This is our emotional evolution. This is our conscious evolution. And our conscious evolution is in the signs associated with the mind. So this Gemini North Node, Sagittarius South Node configuration has been going on over a year. It usually lasts about 18 months, and we're in the last third of that 18 months. Don't ask me to do the math. Can't do it. Excuse me. So this is a very important time. So keep your ears open and your eyes open for the information that's coming to you today. It is going to inform you to a certain extent of what the future holds. And our garden has become a morning glory haven, it seems. My husband Michael has been suffering with tendonitis in his right Achilles, and so he hasn't been able to get into the garden. But I have been, pulling some tomatoes out. But I say the chipmunks and the squirrels are getting pretty well fed this year. So that's what's going on today. It's a pretty important day. I came out here, it's pretty early. One of the reasons why I'm partly not making sense because I just poured myself a cup of coffee. But it's supposed to be really, really hot here. Well, actually really muggy. In the 80s, I think, 70s and 80s. But the humidity is going to be like, I don't know, close to 100%. And then I looked down the road a little bit and it was like 88%. So needless to say,